Yo, what up, everybody? You know what it is. It's your boy King Duke with the Uncut podcast. Today I got a special guest, my brother himself, Mr. Juan Ray, Don Raskul, King of the 9 Mile Hill. What's up, my brother?
Staying dangerous, West presenting.
Yes, sir.
Fucking hustling, keep hustling.
Grinding, dropping all this music. I see you dropping a whole bunch of music.
Got more music coming up. Big shout out to my partner George. Big shout out to you, Don Major, K Versatile.
Got a lot of homies.
Vic Rodriguez.
Everybody's dropping a lot of heat, bro. I've been seeing it for a while. I've been chilling. I've been working on the podcast thing. I've just been watching all the homies dropping music, bro. And I love everything you've been dropping. I know you got a new music video shoot you're going to be doing this weekend.
Big shout out Vic Rodriguez and King Versatile. La Causa, Stacks on Stacks, PNB, Say Less Movement,
Say Less Movement,
and Danger Zone Productions. We all, grinding together, trying to make more music, trying to put, each other, help the community, help our community of music, our local rappers. I hate to say local rappers, but our community,
Our people.
Community is when you communicate and unite. That's a compound word.
Networking.
We network with each other. We always try to inspire and motivate and encourage each other, uplift each other, and come with a positive message. Try to work with everybody from the city and help each other, put each other on, whether it's from modeling to music to beats and video production, clothing, DJing. We try to tap in with all of it. We try to tap in with the culture. It's the culture. The lowrider community.
From where it started with like Duke Day, I remember you threw me on some shows that we were at Albertson's parking lot getting it.
That was before Duke Day.
That was like what started the whole Duke Day.
That was when the seed was planted.
The seed was planted, I agree. And now to see where Duke Day is, it's just blown up big. It's recognized by the city, by the people in the community, by youngsters, OGs. I mean, everybody comes out. Right. This last Duke Day was Duke Day 4, right? Right. So that was packed. I was out there.
God has been good. God has been faithful. Just think about coming from 2020 COVID times. We're just hustling out the trunk, the cold. Duke City Prince, we're hustling out the trunk every Sunday night, getting with some of the partners from the lowrider community. Like, let's do little cruises in the parking lot. We got, the homie Molina was bringing out his lowrider trailer, bringing out his DJ set. We had you up there, the homegirl Envy. Big shout out to Envy. She's been part of the movement too. She's been grinding with us, and we met back then. I met a lot of good fellas, just coming out of prison and stuff, and I didn't know what we were doing at the time. I didn't realize a vision, because my vision was to stay focused, stay out of prison.
Stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble. I don't want to go back. And we ended up opening up a business. But remember, I had a hiccup, and I went back to the penitentiary for a couple months. But when I got out, the brother George Fisher, big shout out, Bamboozle, Fat Fish, Dealers, Don Raskul.
So you just kept pushing, bro.
He said, let's do something. Let's do something to cap the summer, like what we were doing the year before in 2002. And we had Duke Day 1. Big shout out Jay Gunna.
Yeah, that was big. It was big.
There was a lot of people that came out. The next a couple months later, we had the Dope House pop up. Which was cool. Just in case, Carly Coy came out.
That was
wild. Records. We had a bunch of homies
shutting it down,
and then Duke Day 2, 3. Now we just have 4 downtown.
And
last year the mayor.
I know you keep working with the clothes. That ain't stopping.
No.
So you got more clothes on the way.
We got more clothes. We just dropped some Duke Louis shirts for the spring. We're working on some hoodies for men and ladies and the kids with one of our new designs. We're just getting it ready. Yeah, we're gonna be dropping here soon. So make sure you guys follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Juan Ray Seguido or Duke City Prince.
You can even hit me up, bro.
I'll tap you in.
Yeah, I'll tap you in and get you some hoodies, some hats, whatever y'all need.
Cheers.
Got deals.
I'm this, my brother.
Oh, it's all good, brother. All right, so shit.
But yeah,
I know, bro. It's been a good ride, bro. I mean, we've had fun, bro, making music, going and doing shows, and
it was a blessing for us to, share something, big shout out the New Mexico Hip Hop Awards, I don't know who it was, but they nominated us for an award. For the Lineup Entrapment Award. Big shout out Crown for taking home the trophy with Albuquerque.
That's a banger.
That's a banger. To go up against a brother that's been doing it for a long time. He's an animal. I like to call him the 505 Wolf. With me, and he makes a lot of noise. He's a great motivator too.
And his music is dope. You could vibe to it. He's got smoke.
He's a real Albuquerque hip hop brother, Hood. He has it all in him. He's a good brother. I'm a big shout out.
Shit, we were chilling at his show at the Sister Bar, and bro, he was just chilling. We were smoking blunts. Like, it was just all a vibe. You know what I mean? I've been filming for R.I.P. Dino.
Right.
He passed away. I filmed the car wash. I filmed all kinds of stuff. We're trying to put like a in memory video together. You know what I mean? But it's gonna happen. It's just a lot of footage to put together, bro.
Dino, he was part of Duke Day since the beginning too. Him and Crown, they're out there early with us, setting up the stages, helping out with the tents, helping vendors set up too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So big shout out, Dino. He's a good dude. I'm pretty blessed to have met the brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So rest in peace, Dino.
Yeah, rest in peace, Dino, man. He's cool.
And you too, my brother. Shit, big shout out you.
Thank you,
brother. You've been grinding. You sat down on the music and everything for a while. You had to focus on family, and we all got to.
Yeah, family is the most important.
Gotta do that.
I had a new baby.
Yeah, big shout out to baby sis. Come on, doing that. But bro, you're coming back. You're coming back. With music too. I'm over here interviewing you on your show. You know what I mean? But this is my brother. You know what I mean? I just gotta recognize you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Because we all, we all have our own struggles, and it's not what goes on during it. You know what I mean? It's how we rise up out of it.
How you handle that.
How you handle that shit like a G. You know what I mean? And you rose up, brother. Now you're coming back. You're hustling. You're grinding, working. Your family's strong. And God has been faithful.
And that's it. Be faithful to God, bro. That's the most important thing, bro. You know what I mean? It's not an easy road to walk, you know? And I'm trying, every day I try. So that's all I can do. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing, is because I got my kids watching, you know what I mean? Is try to be good, and you know what I mean? And just be here and be good, and you know what I mean? Don't do the old shit that I used to do, or be that old person that used to make me feel old things, you know what I'm saying? So thank you, I appreciate that, brother.
Shit, big shout out to Primo Nuevo Farms.
This
sponsored with some bud. We got some killer.
Yeah, shout out Nuevo Farms for this fire right here.
Nuevo, the brand shit.
This is some gas right here, bro.
Fire.
Straight fire. If you ever see this weed, guys, it's full of crystal. It is crazy good shit. Shout out Nuevo Farms, Nuevo the brand.
Yeah.
Jeff Padilla, my bro. Mr. Jeff Bodine. Yeah, bro, so I know you got more music dropping, right? What's your next hit you're gonna drop, dog?
My next song that I'm actually dropping, I'm just waiting for the cover art. Actually, it's with you.
Oh,
it's
shit.
With you. It's called Bussin'. It's featuring my brother Duke and my brother George Fisher, Bamboozle. There's a song, me and my brother, we're gonna sit down and just knock out a song. We're just about to sit down in the crib. And the brother George, we had to work. We had a show coming. What show we're doing? I think it was a Dope House pop-up.
It was something for it was a contest.
It was something,
yeah.
And he's like, "Wow, why don't you guys come to the crib and record?
Go to the studio, get a song, make a show mix."
Yep, that's what it was. He was gonna do a show mix. Yep.
That's how that song came out. Bussin', you can find that everywhere. That's a banger right there, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be released soon. Just waiting on the cover. Big shout out Don Major. We're doing a lot of stuff, but we got that one coming out, and then I got another song coming out called Dirty Wicked. Dirty Wicked is Dirty South, Wicked West. That's what it is together, Southwest. So that's what it breaks down to. Dirty Wicked, it means,
Dirty
Southwest.
South, Wicked West.
I mean, Dirty South, down South. Big shout out to them, and their culture and how they have effect on our community.
I feel like they're
with our music.
Yeah, dog. The music is like, we got a bit of Cali, Texas.
Yeah, we got a fusion.
Like,
we got that
everything.
Yeah,
West Coast,
Wicked West. Little Rogs and Ice Cubes.
It's
a lot of founders in the hip hop community. A lot of OGs. That we've looked up to this.
Bro, and
we're trying to fuse that
together.
together.
You've made a lot of those connections with those OGs, and you brought them to town for us to fucking rap with and do shows with them. I mean, Shit, so you gotta realize you have a big name and a big foot in the city as well. Because
and that wasn't a plan.
Kids,
you know?
yeah, kids are watching. People are watching you. You're uplifting people, bro. You're uplifting people. Whichever way you're uplifting people, you're bringing our raza up, and that's all you can do, dog. And that's what you're doing.
You know, I'm encouraged and I'm motivated and inspired every day. You know, if it's little things that I see on social media, things that I see just cruising around the neighborhood or at work, because, you know, I'm fucking all over the city with my job, you know. Back in the days, you know, I was corrupting the community with, you know, I was planting a negative seed with the gang life, with the drug life, you know, and after doing 15 years in prison, you know, and living a lifestyle for all my life, you know, when we're young, you know, our parents, you know, they have custody of us till we're 18. You feel me? I was on probation when I was 9 years old for the first time, and I just got my stamp from the governor and the Department of Corrections secretary, whatever. You know, I finally got done with my paperwork. I've been out for 5 years. This is the first time actually free.
That's good. Thank
God. God has been good, but in the 5 years I've had to put in work for it too.
Yeah,
because I had
sober,
parole, probation, you know, and I was sleeping, I'd be drinking, I'd be partying. I was living out for a while, but I deserved it as well. You know what I mean?
After being there so long,
I was walking on, you know, I was walking a thin line with what I was
doing. And now that part of your life's over.
And that's what I'm getting to. I planted a negative seed, but before I got out of prison, you know, God started opening up my heart more, and I started learning to humble myself.
It's crazy as you get older, you start humbling yourself.
Yeah, that's where if you learn to start humbling yourself, like recognize, you know, acknowledge the wrongs, you know.
And as a man, you're like, fuck, I need to change this. I gotta move different.
I can't, you know, 15 years in the joint,
a
couple years in the juke.
When you move a certain way for so long, bro, it becomes habit.
Right.
And it's hard to break.
And then guess what? I went in prison all those years, and I still have the same habits, but now I had to do it in a more constructive and smarter way, because now we're in an enclosed, we're not on the streets. You know what I mean?
Close environment.
There's a lot of evil.
There's everywhere.
Yeah. So I learned, like, now I know I had some, you know, I had a little thing in prison where people would look up to me, yes, you know what I mean? There was older G's asking me, you know, like, what do we do, you know, and I've always planted that negative seed, but I wouldn't tell people to go do something if I wouldn't do it myself.
Yeah.
I'd set the example, but because I know I could be that example to plant a better seed,
and be a positive.
I started planting positive seeds, seeds. Affirming my life, affirming my kids, my family, you know, a family coming, my music, and everything has fallen into place, even though I didn't expect or desire. I didn't know I was going to do t-shirts. I didn't even desire doing music. I just wanted to be a part of music.
And be out here.
You know? but thank God, you know, I hustle. We hustle together. We help each other grow. We help
motivate each other.
You know, so I learned to just keep on, you know, you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
You reap what you sow.
My mom always tells me, todo
la
huerta. It means like, whatever you're not gonna leave this earth until you pay for everything you've done.
Right.
So like, you know what I mean? You're doing bad shit, some bad shit's probably gonna happen to you.
Right.
Because it's karma, you know what I'm saying? So like, you're out there doing bad shit, it's gonna come back. So like, when you're doing positive things and you're steering people the right way, that's why God's blessing you, you know what I mean? And those blessings will continue to come, and your family will be blessed, your kids will be blessed, you know, and you gotta teach them as well so they don't follow down that negative path. You know what I mean? Because growing up, I didn't have my dad around.
Right.
You know, I had my mom, she was at work. So I was like, doing my own thing.
Right.
Fucking, you know, I could smoke weed, I'd go home, do whatever. I didn't have supervision or someone telling me, don't do this, don't do that. You know what I mean? They would tell me that, but it would go in 1 year.
Better.
Yeah, it would go in 1 year and out the other.
We knew better, but we're stubborn, and we just wanted to do us, and that's what it was.
Yeah.
And we'll learn as we go.
And
it took me a long time to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When you fall down enough times,
some homies like, bro, you help, you inspire, you know what I mean? Thank you for calling, thank you for checking on me, because that's all, I just want to be positive, you know what I mean? And God has been good. I know I'll never balance the scales of negative and positive, but I'll tell you, I'll keep trying to get there. I know my life isn't perfect.
Keep trying to put that good out there.
I still hurt and deal with a lot internally with, you know, family and all that too. And I got family on the streets, family locked up, and it still hurts, but I still affirm, I still pray, I leave everything in God's hands. I keep pushing forward because I have to stay focused. I have to stay doing what I gotta do.
Because
if I allow the negativity,
you have
not the
your
negativity
too.
but if I allow the hurt to hurt me and tear me down, you know what I mean? I might be back out on them streets too. I might be causing a fucking stink. And
you know, there's like your cousins or sisters, and you know, like they're grown. That's family.
Right.
But when you're at home, you got your wife, your kids. That's like a different family.
Yeah.
Like they're telling you first before your sister, your cousins. Like my cousin's out there running wild, and now I know I can't be there for her. She's not gonna listen to me.
Right.
My kids come first now. You know what I mean? They come before a lot of people.
Right.
You know, my wife comes before a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And when we finally figure out that this is where we want to be, and
that's growth.
This is where you grow. That's where you find you like, fuck, I'm growing, because now I don't want to be out there parties. Right. I don't want to be out there in the streets. I just want to be home, fucking warm, chilling, watching TV.
Saving money.
Exactly, saving money.
Saving money.
Smoking my bud, bro.
That's true. I've been saving money. I've been putting some weight on. I've been living a family life.
Hey, you're doing good.
But like I said, God's been good, you know, and He's blessed me more than I deserve. You know what I mean? These past 5 years, just being out, you know what I mean, and learning,
you're
learning to grow, learning my
too.
way out here, learning how to open up a business, you know, learning how to have patience,
move from being there for that
learn
long.
how to
learning how to be out here and move.
See people
I
differently.
bet you it would get you nervous, like at first. Like going into a store and it'd be packed.
Right.
I
Yeah,
get nervous.
I
You know, a lot of people do.
Even at the shows, Duke days and shit, you know what I mean?
For sure.
I
and that's a lot
you know,
in itself.
But I go out there and I'm like, there's a lot of people around, you know.
And they're depending on you.
I still have that
image to uphold.
Not even the image. I'm still like, you know, I get the anxiety like with a lot of people around, but I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? And I gotta keep moving. I gotta.
And honestly, people look forward to Duke Day. It's straight up a holiday, bro.
The mayor, he gave us our proclamation Duke Day 3. You know, he gave us our own little recognize our day, Duke Day, the last Sunday of August. Bro, so make sure you guys stay ready if you guys don't know anything about Duke Day.
Last day of August.
Last Sunday of August every year from now on until people want to keep on going after I stop breathing. You heard me? Like, we want that shit. That's our culture. You know what I mean? That's what it's about. Our culture, and we want to include more of our culture, not just the hip hop culture, not just the lowrider culture, not just the art and local dispensaries, but we want other people, the other cultures to come out too. I mean, because we have a lot. Our city, our history. You know, we have a lot of genuine
people, bro.
People, you know, and it's a beautiful thing, bro. And,
it is.
You know, as much negativity I used to spread out here, and I allowed myself, you know, to humble myself and start holding myself accountable for a lot of stuff. I started opening my eyes to a lot more stuff, and like look at the hurt I was doing to the community.
But you're trying to change it.
I'm trying to
put
change
a positive out there.
Yes, and trying to help people if I can, you know. I'm
and as much like when you watch the news, bro, you see so much fucking negative. That's all it is. I feel like negative. The image they uphold on the city is just constant negative. He's doing bad. This is bad. 20 killings. This is that. But there's so much good out there that they don't captivate. You don't see the news out there at Duke Day. You don't see them out there at these lowrider events.
Right.
You don't see the news out there at a lot of this shit. Right. If they were out there, they would be captivating all the good that goes on in the city. Because a lot of good does happen. I mean, there's a lot of good, but besides the bad, on certain days, there is a lot of good going on. There might be something bad going on in the war zone, but on the west side, hey, there's something good going on for kids, and they're donating clothes and toys for tots and food, and you know what I'm saying? That should be, the news should be there filming that shit, you know what I'm saying?
It's all for the community, you know what I mean, by the community. I mean, everything costs money. Big shout out to all our sponsors that always got our back.
Yeah, shout out to the sponsors. Without the sponsors,
there's a lot of money involved, a lot of money being spent, you know, and the community has definitely showed up and showed out and dropped off clothing for the kids or shoes. Big shout out to the barber shops that sponsored 100 haircuts this year. You know, and we got 100 kids haircuts out there. So it's been dope because the community comes out and the community supports, and you know,
I think
people
people
represent
just
the
look forward
Z
to it.
you know?
Yeah, people do rep that Z.
We represent the dude, you know what I mean? We represent each other pretty good out here, you know what I mean? As long as the positivity is going on and
don't matter
we're
if
good.
Don't matter if you're black, white, Chicano, what you are. You're
exactly
Mexican.
on the street. Yeah,
you're Mexican, and that's what it is.
Street and I'll always stay street, but I'm of the streets. I'm a product of the streets, but I'm not on the street. You know what I mean? I'm just working, staying focused. Go inside, guys. Go inside. Close the door.
Yes, like we can't see her.
So yeah, we like to just stay positive, bro.
Yeah, for sure. That's
keep it pushing and include the community. You know what I mean?
And these kids, the kids feel involved too. Like when we're on stage and shit, bro. I notice, like I'll see kids, they want to like be up there, and all of them, majority of us, like that local artists, we pull all the kids on stage, and kids are dancing, loving it, bro.
Yeah.
And they're gonna remember that shit for the rest of their life, bro.
Teddy,
half of them are gonna be rappers and singers for that reason.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just for kids getting on the stage with us. Like when we were young, we didn't have local artists doing shows. We didn't really have local rappers at that time, bro.
I had a couple.
No Sleep was out back in the day.
Big shout out, Big
Anthony, Pomps.
Hit him up production. Simons Carter, big shout out. Simons Carter, Dante.
Remember MG? Remember MG?
ALBUQUERQUE'S style.
MG back in the day, that dude was popping.
Romero.
Yeah,
I mean.
But like back in the day, there wasn't really like.
Shit, all that shit.
It wasn't like there was even a spot you could pull up to besides rock.
Right, raw music, see all that.
Yeah.
But I went to prison and Raw, big shout out Raw. He's a good big brother.
I think he's a big hand in what started the local scene. Kind of like with clothing and music.
When I stepped out of prison after 7 years, that's one of the first places I stopped at was Raw. I know he was on New York and Central right there, but
by the old barbershop. Remember that old barbershop that was there?
2011 for a couple months. I caught him, but he was just opening up on 7th Street in Central.
Oh yeah,
right there. And he was just getting the studio ready. He brought me in the studio right away. He told me to grab whatever beats I wanted. You know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, I know who you are. You know, he knows my brother. My brother was working with him. Though worse. You know,
oh yeah, Worse was dropping mad music out there.
Yeah, he was dropping a lot. They were all dropping a lot of music files.
I heard
Smoke G.
I didn't know that. You know that song Statement by Smoke G. Right. I didn't know George Fisher filmed that video.
Oh, Word?
Statement. Yeah, I didn't even know that. So again, George told me he's the one that filmed that video, the Statement, before he went to Good Time. Smoke. I didn't even know that shit, bro. Yeah. Shout out to Bamboozle, fucking George Fisher. Yeah, dude. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, he offered me all kinds of beats. He gave me a couple t-shirts, gave me some DVDs to play in the caddy. You know what I mean?
They used to have a lot of those good guy clothing. Shout out to Jeff.
Jeff, he had the good guy. They had some good.
They had the Fist, the St. Pico. It was banging, bro. They had some good clothes. I remember I got my first bong from fucking Raw Music. Yeah. Because him and my stepdad were good homies.
Yeah.
And
at that time, Romero had the shop down there on Bridge.
Oh yeah, he did have a shop. Yeah, he did have a shop at that time.
Yeah,
even Cricks. I'll have my name on her. I'll have my name in cursive on her and ass in tits. What does he say, Cricks, on that ALBUQUE'RQUE'S song? He says, I'll write my name in cursive on her ass and tits or some shit. I don't remember. I thought that was the hardest bar ever, bro. Shout out Gangsta Cricks. Yeah, the Click Out One. Fucking Romero's dropping a lot of clothes too in music. Yeah, I know you always talk to Metal.
No, I haven't talked to him in a long time. Since it was like last year, because we were gonna get him out there for Due Date 3.
Yeah.
But big shout out Romero. Yeah, I wanna do some music with him.
I
just stepping up my game. Big shout out Juan Gambino. I have some stuff I need to work on for him. And I have some.
You've been dropping a lot of heat, bro. You've been working with a lot of the artists, different artists.
It's crazy when
you first got out, you were just working with me and homies from the hood, just a couple of it. Just, you know what I mean? So for me to see you bashing out with Purge, Versatile, all these vatos, you know what I mean? And y'all are
It's
making
an honor when
bangers.
people call me and they want me to be out there on their music.
Yeah, dog.
I mean, I had a lot of fun. You went with me down to Las Cruces, you know, we stayed the weekend in El Paso, Las Cruces with
that was fun.
With a double XL,
that was
out
fun.
there, you know, and that video, believe me, and that was a blessing too. That was a good time. Even going back into a jail cell and being able to do a music video.
And I was there with you personally, and I seen it hit you right here. It hit you.
Oh yeah, I walked
right
into a jail cell because it was like a flashback. It was like me walking back in to a cell.
That's your old part of your life.
There was a mattress there. You know, we had the ramen noodles. The brother and his brother, the canal, they put pictures, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
it looks real.
There was pictures of the family, my kids on there, you know, so it was like wow. You know, I posted that picture on Facebook and on Instagram, and I shared a little something about it, you know, but God has been good, you know what I mean? To be able to just do something.
To go
like
into a
that.
jail cell, so you came from a jail cell where they're really fucking holding you with your hand on your back, so like, hey, open this fucking door, film me like this, film me like that. So that's a big step to be doing those type of things. You know what I mean?
That video, bro, and that's one of my favorite.
Oh
videos,
yeah,
so,
bro.
You know what I mean?
I was behind.
There was such storytelling on that.
I was in the backstage the whole time, fucking getting behind the scenes. It was killer,
big
bro.
shot, double A, so that was a good one. You know what I mean? And you know, like the brother Juan Gambino called me like, hey, I want you to jump on this song with me, like, bro. And it's not that I'm a slacker, but I work so
We're
much.
like 60 hours a week.
Well, by the time I get home, I'm full. I get exhausted, and I don't know how to work studio equipment and stuff. But I want to do more. You know what I mean? I want to do more. But I get him calling me. I get me and the same Sinatra, big shout out, same Block Boys. They were some originators back in the days too with the culture. Ain't no simping. You know what I mean? And you know, we're supposed to work on some music and it's dope, bro. It's dope.
Yeah, see you evolve, bro. Fucking, cause I've known you since I was a kid. I remember seeing y'all on the block, fucking doing your thing. So to see you fucking evolve from that hustler dude to a hustling dude in a different, positive, legit way is dope. It's inspiring to me. It makes me want to be legit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what we're all aspiring to be good. Like I said,
my brother, you know, hopefully my brothers will be home in the next 2 years. You know, and that he had already planted a seed before I got out of the joint. I mean, because he was already doing music as well. He was working with Bouncer.
He was killing it. Couple bangers.
With Raw and them, you know, Simping, of course, worse. And you know, he got locked up, you know, but he's going to be stepping out too. And my brother is so talented. He has his own style. And if you know my brother, you know, he has a different style, you know what I mean? And he's the cholo of me, you know what I mean? He's Orale ese, you know what I mean?
He can spit in Spanish,
I love that. He's going to be coming home soon, so I'm glad that I'm able to help set a foundation to help try to encourage and motivate him
when he gets home
to stay focused and like, look, bro, we have everybody.
But we're building the platform brick by brick for all of us. We're all laying a brick by brick.
Yeah, there ain't no hate. I mean, we want to be a part of it. You know what I mean? Even if it's sharing a flyer that you're doing a show, showing us one of the shows, you know what I mean? It's easy to share, and I want to, so even if I don't know them, I'll support them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely.
Especially if I fuck with everybody, and I share everybody's shit if I could. I mean, if I'm paying attention to social media, and if not, I just go into social media, drop some gems.
If you follow him on social media, you know he got some funny ass content all the time. Daily funny ass quotes, good quotes, uplifting quotes, good shit like that. Well, shit, my brother, I don't want to keep you too long. You know what I'm saying? I thank you for being a part of my show and shit, just being a part of my life as my bro. And you know what I'm saying? I love you, dog.
I love you too, brother. Proud of you.
Yes, sir.
Keep smoking, keep busting.
Yes, sir. You know what it is? This is Big King Duke in the house. My brother Don Raskul. He got music on all platforms. He got music videos. You can find him on YouTube. Just the king of the mile, 9 Mile Hill, baby. You know what it is?
Duke City Prince, baby.
Yeah, Duke City Prince. You know what it is? The Raw Uncut podcast with your boy King Duke. Let's get it in, everybody. We got more content on the way. We got more reviews. We got it. So let's go, everybody. Let's go. Dope.